For a mild ale, our ingredients are going to be 616 grams of Maris Otter pale malt, 33 grams of chocolate malt, 14 grams of black patent malt, and also 43 grams of crystal malt. We'll also be using some Irish moss, which isn't moss at all, it's seaweed apparently, and we've got some leaf fuggles to use. First time I've used leaf, so we can have fun with that in this recipe. 2.4 litres of mash water, and I will also be using 3.6 litres of sparge. Everything is measured out, and these are my fuggles hops. 3 grams of s11e02, and I'm also going to pop in 5 grams of yeast nutrient alongside that. The target temperature for the mash is a little higher than usual. That's one of the features of mild. So it's 67 degrees. I'm currently running at 71, which is good. So I'm just a little hotter while I just put the grains in. That's all of the grains in, so just got to make sure it's all mashing nicely. The second step was just making sure we keep that steady temperature. 70, so just a little high, I can still come down a little. That's good. It's smelling good already. Stir regularly. Temperature's exactly 67, so that's behaving itself nicely. I'll give that a stir in a second. Meanwhile, this is the sparge water. And we want to get that going. A little bit of heat. Sparge is ready. Wort is ready. The 1 hour mash will be up in just a few minutes. I'm going to transfer the grains over to here so we can sparge. Now, one of the things that comes up occasionally is to cycle the wort. So what I'm going to actually do is exactly that, which is to take this and sparge it through the grains, and then I'll use the sparge water to finish off. Once I've got some liquid in here, I'll start raising the temperature, so we're bringing it up to the boil, and once we hit the boil, we'll be able to start adding the hops. Yeah, there was quite a few grains got out of the bag in there. Start getting that going. Meanwhile, here's our sparge water. Just need to bring this to the boil. Just waiting for it to boil up and reach the hot break when it'll suddenly foam up. So at that point I need to move it away from the heat really quickly. I've got a little bit of sanitizer and spray, which is another way to sort of calm it down if it does go completely mad. But also at that point I can turn it into a rolling boil and start adding the hops. We've actually got leaf hops for the first time ever. Really strong odour, which is interesting really, because as a mild it's a lovely smell, but actually it's not a strong smell. Quite different to some of the other brews that we've done. But so we're putting these in at 60 minutes, and then there's just a few to go in sort of a little bit later on. Aroma hops go in. So unlike pellets, it just floats on top. For another 50 minutes, this is job done. Just make sure the boil keeps going. Quick sit rep. Here's our rolling boil. Here's our spent grains. Lovely colour. And one thing I've got much better at as the more of these brew days is keeping on top of the washing up. Call me thrifty if you want to, but actually there's plenty of life left in that muslin bag after all. It's 10 minutes from the end of the boil. Two things to do. First, a few more Fuggles hops. This time it's more for aroma. And also we have some Irish moss. This is for clarity. Boil has been going for an hour. It's over. Next step, cooling. One of the disadvantages of leaf hops is this. It's almost to temperature, so we are going to just filter out the hops and the Irish moss, and then we'll check the temperature again. Surprising weight. This is a bit of a surprise. So 6 litres went in, and we are at like 4.2 litres. I did think with 6 litres going in that we would be closer to the 5. However, if when we do the hydrometer reading the gravity is a bit high, then that is good news because it gives us a little bit of headroom to dilute it down a bit. But that is the next step if the temperature is good. 22 degrees. Pretty close. Just want to try and bring it down 2 degrees. Cooling part 2. Only needs to come down a couple of degrees though. Moment of truth. So the good news, we are almost exactly where we wanted to be. 1037 is the specific gravity. So that is fabulous news, sort of. What we have here though is we are just a smidge short of the 4.5 litres that we were looking for. I think we're just going to live with that. When I put it in the demijohn, we'll just see how far up it comes. But surprised by how much we lost, given we started with 6 litres and we've actually ended up with like 4.2. Right, next step, switch around. Couple of steps to do here. Transfer the wort and add the yeast and the yeast nutrient. So, let's get going. Plenty of oxygen is important. So, now I actually have a sanitised and dry. for this very reason. Well, we're done. We have our mild. So I guess I would have liked it up about here, but I'm not going to mess with it. It's at the right gravity, yeah, once we've got the bubbler in anyway, all of this will be replaced with CO2. So there's really, the headspace doesn't make too much difference. So yes, I'm very much sort of proud of this little brew. I am very much looking forward to trying it out. I do hope it tastes the way I remember it. I've done all the right things. But other than that, there's not much more we can do other than put it in a nice, reasonably cool place. This is a safe ale SO4 after all. We'll have a look tomorrow and see what's going on. Thank you for watching. Come back next time.